Good afternoon, all. You are welcome to Wanies Academy. Today, in our biology class, we shall be talking about the topic digestion. At the end of the class, you will be able to describe the process of digestion in living organisms and list the importance of digestion in living organisms. Digestion is just a process where solid food particles in the body of living organisms are broken down into simpler forms, which can be absorbed into the body for energy, for growth, repair, development. So it's a process where large molecules of food are broken down to simpler forms that the body can absorb into its system. We have two basic types of digestion. We have mechanical digestion and chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is the process where food is physically broken down by masticating or chewing food into smaller particles, while chemical digestion has to do with the action of enzymes on the food particles. What are enzymes? Enzymes are biological catalysts or chemicals that speed up the rate at which food is broken down in the body of living tissue, living organisms. During chemical digestion, carbohydrates are broken down to simple sugar, proteins are broken down into amino acids, while fats and oils are broken down into fatty acid and glycerol. Now, this is the diagram of digestive system in man. For example, where you have the mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, large intestine, small intestine, rectum, and anus. These organs listed are known as the alimentary canal of the digestive system. Let's see the processes involved in digestion. Now, the first process involved in digestion is when the food is chewed or masticated in the mouth, where saliva that contains the enzyme amylase helps break down carbohydrates to produce maltose. In the esophagus, the semi-solid food moves through the esophagus in a peristaltic movement into the stomach. The pancreas is another gland which aids digestion. It produces pancreatic juice, which contains some digestive enzymes. In the stomach, we have gastric juice, which contains pepsin and hydrochloric acid. Pepsin and hydrochloric acid act on protein. Hydrochloric acid also aid the destruction of microorganisms that might cause harm to the body. So hydrochloric acid helps destroy some harmful microorganisms in the body that might affect the digestive tract. In the small intestine, we have the pancreatic juice, and we have intestinal juice, which helps break down carbohydrate, protein, fats, and oil into sugars, amino acid, and fatty acid, and glycerol, respectively. Now, digestion ends in the small intestine. Digestion starts in the small intestine and the mouth and ends in the small intestine, where the food is absorbed into the bloodstream for circulation around the body. In the large intestine, water and some useful materials are reabsorbed, and the solid waste is now taken down to the rectum for temporary storage. And when the individual gets stressed, the feces or hard undigested food is removed through the anus. Let's see some importance of digestion. Digestion provides living organisms with energy and nutrients for growth, maintenance, and repair. Protein, for example, aids the repair of worn out tissues, and it also aids the growth and development of cells and tissues in the body. Now, digestion also provides the body with immune function, where some materials like vitamin help strengthen the immune system to ward against germs and diseases. Digestion also enables the body to utilize nutrients useful for its metabolic processes. Let's see some factors that can affect digestion. One of it is diet and nutrition. If one does not eat the appropriate diet, digestion might not be effective. Like if one takes carbohydrates, it might lead to malnutrition because all those nutrients needed for good growth are not provided in carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is just enough to provide us with energy. Now, digestive enzyme also affects the process. If you don't have the appropriate digestive enzyme, to act on the appropriate food materials, digestion might be affected. The health of the gut, that means from the mouth to the esophagus down to the small intestine, stomach, etc., also needs to be considered during digestion. A healthy gut provides a healthy digestive system. Certain medication or certain medical diseases also affect the process of what? Digestion. If one has celiac disease or lactose intolerance. Lactose intolerance as a result of protein sugar, which some people are allergic to. All these are factors that affect digestion. Digestion in a whole is a process where living organisms break down food substances into smaller particles that can be absorbed into the blood system for various processes in the body. I hope you have enjoyed the class. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye.